Your girl has been emotionally drained. Good morning. It has been a hot minute since I have uploaded a recent vlog. Last week you watched a vlog from August, and that has been how long it has been since I picked up a vlogging camera, and it's just, your girl has been emotionally drained. I get into all of that. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Jessica Whaley. I'm a full-time romance author. I currently have 5 books out, one under another pen name, Marlee Cross. The 6th one is releasing later this year in December, and I've got so many planned for 2026. But before I get ahead of myself, I would love to talk to you about what's been going on, and today we're going to haven't done one of those in a hot minute, but we're going to try to do a 10K word day today. So, as I was saying earlier, today is October the 18th. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm sitting on my back porch, so I don't know how well you can hear me. It is so pretty out here, though. Let me show y'all. Like, look at that sun coming in on my chickens this morning. It just looks like fall out here. So, back to what I was saying. It is October. My last video from last week was from August. So, to make a long story short, your girl has been emotionally drained. My husband's grandmother went on hospice. She has been fighting cancer for a couple years. Went on hospice because him and his sister are the next of kin. We all had to, pitch in and help take care of her. If you've never been through the hospice process before, that is emotionally draining within itself. So I had just, when that happened, I had just came out of writing my 6th book, getting it sent off to my editor, and I wrote that book within like 2 months. Almost 70,000 words. Wrote it from start to finish, edits, everything in 2 months. So coming off of that, and then going into another emotionally draining task, that was so real. I did not want to touch a camera. I did not want to get on social media. I did not want to pick up my computer and write. And I was like, you know what? I was stressing myself out. So if you watched the previous video from last week, I was stressing out because book 2 of this trilogy that I'm writing under my pen name, it was supposed to be with my editor last month. It's not even halfway done yet, the first draft. I really had to do some soul searching and was like, what's important to me? What's worth it? What's not worth stressing me out? And the fast timeline that I had for this release, they're still being released really early, but I had them so close back to back that it was just not feasible for me to keep my sanity and keep my love for what I do and produce good books. I wanted these books to be not rushed. I wanted them to be very well done. So I decided to take a month-long break from socials. Still am kind of doing a break from socials, but I wanted to get back into vlogging. And I have been really working on shadow work and journaling and just self-reflecting to kind of get my muse back. And I think I finally have gotten a little bit back because I was writing yesterday. Everything was flowing good. Book 2 is starting to take shape, and it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so much fun, and I can't wait for y'all to read book 1 and then book 2 and book 3. But that's where I've been. I've just been kind of like sitting back and refilling my cup, because if my cup's not full, then I'm not doing y'all a good service by the books that I write. I don't even know if I did a good job of explaining that. Long story short, your girl has been emotionally just blah. I think the state of the world too, on top of that, has also got me in a state of blah. My anxiety was really heightened. My motivation was down to do anything. I just did not, I did not want to do anything. And social media has been a big problem, because I get into doom scrolling, and then it's just, I don't get work done. And I have learned in therapy that I have an OCD brain, and that's not good for it. So we're gonna take a little step back from socials. Still not full, like I'm still gonna be there posting, but if you follow me on like TikTok or Instagram, then you know that I try to post every day, multiple times a day, and your girl can't do that no more. So all of that being said, this has been a long intro. I am going to try to write 10K words today. We're going to see if we get it done. I don't know if we will. I haven't done one of these in quite a hot minute. But I am working on book 2 of this trilogy. Book 1 releases in December under my pen name, Marlee Cross. I will put all the things for her down below if you want to go see it. I don't even think I told you that it's a paranormal by choose romance. Witchy, vampires, werewolves, that sort of thing. It does come with trigger warnings, and it will leave you on a cliffhanger at the end, but book 2 picks up right where it left off. Book 2 is finally taking shape. So that is what we're going to be working on today, is book 2. And I'm sorry for this long intro, but I have been away for a hot minute. A lot has been going on. We have changed some release dates for book 2 and 3, which it's not awful. I promise it's not a long wait. It's just better on me, so I can write the book to my best abilities and give myself some time to relax on top of that. So yeah, I'm gonna go fix me some breakfast, and then we are gonna get into getting some writing done. Okay, so I've ate breakfast, so I'm finally sitting down at my desk. I've got a little late start to my day, so I don't know if I'll hit 10K words, but Justin will be watching the football game tonight, so I will have more time to write while he's watching the football game. You may hear loud noises in my house. We currently have, we're currently remodeling. We have been for a while, but we're currently like expedited the process lately. So we had an electrician come last week, and then today one of Justin's friends is a plumber, so he's working on the plumbing today to get all of that fixed. The first book is right at like 69,000 words. This book 2, I would love to be at 90,000 words, and that's my goal, is 90,000 words for that book. Because you come off of book 1 with so many questions, and so I want to build on that in book 2. So book 3 is a grand finale, and I don't want to rush it. I don't want to just jump from one scene to the next. Okay, so we have right at 1,000 words. I think what I just clocked was a little over, like, wait a minute, I can tell you precisely, 345 words. We just wrote 345 words, giving it right at 1,000 words. So I'm gonna try to get a couple thousand done before I come back for an update. At a very good point right now. So we're in the end of Act 1, going on to Act 2. That's kind of like where the transition we're at right now. I like how, so something I wasn't really happy with for my former books, which was Underworld, is how quickly we jumped from different scenes. I wasn't very happy with that after I did it. I learned from that, and these books I'm trying to drawn it out, not too much, but I'm trying to build tension. So we're starting a new chapter. I get a couple chapters done before I check back in, so we'll see y'all in a bit. I finally have got time to sit down and write. Got some lunch, and had to take some stuff back that we don't need for the plumbing for our remodel, so that was good. And I did write a little more. I'll be okay if I can get to like the 6,000 total, but right now I'm at that number right there, so almost 2,000. I'm currently on chapter 17, and this is like where we start getting juice. So we just did 643 words, which bring our total to 2,630. I like to do these every so often, because even though like if I do this much, then I don't have to write next week. But if I do like get a scene in my head or get the motivation to write, I can sit down and write, and it'd be ahead of my timeline. Like I don't have a certain amount of number to hit that day. There's so much going on in my house right now. trying to take drywall off to get to another wall where the plumbing is coming out. And I'm like sitting here, I'm trying to write and this is why I need a social media break, because I have been scrolling TikTok for the last 30 minutes when I should be writing. We're gonna get back to it now. Put my phone down, I'm not touching it. I'm gonna do a 20-minute timer. I'll see y'all when we get done. It's 5:17 and I have 1,099 words done from the last time I spoke to you. So it's a total of 3,730 words. Yeah, I don't know if that was, yeah, that's focusing. So move it on up, a little bit of time. Jess is about to cook some supper. I'm gonna help him, take a little break, and then we'll come back and write some more. Taking a break from writing because Justin cooked us a wonderful dinner. Look at that steak. Okay, I have retreated into the bedroom because it's just quieter in here. Justin's currently watching the Alabama-Tennessee game, so it's just quieter in here to write. I left off, I was at 3,730 words. Our goal is to get over 6,000. Okay, update. I did 692 words, which have put me at 4,422 words so far. We're getting close to the 6,000 mark, and then I'm gonna call it a night because your girl is tired. But let me show you. I absolutely love what I use to track all of my like writing. I use Pacemaker Planner. It's linked down below. I am not affiliated with it at all. I just put it there so it's easy for you to find. I do pay for it. I think it's like $8 a month. So worth it. So worth it. But these are the numbers that I had today, which will show you how many in total. I love this tracker so much. It's the total right now, and then I can just go up and like, oh, let me hold my hair, and then I can just like go up and add progress, and then I would just add, and it'll add to that. I love this thing so much. My honey also fixed for dessert tonight, so that looks delicious. It is 8:47 and your girl just crossed over 6,495 words. Gotten to chapter 20. I'm very proud of that. And I am going to get ready for bed now, wind down, and take the day off tomorrow and not write. Probably take the day off Monday too. We have some stuff going on, and then I'll probably write again Tuesday or Wednesday, but not as much as I did today. I'm so proud of that. I have not done a writing sprint like that in quite a hot minute, so that's just got me back in the groove, the flow. I'm loving writing again. But thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.